I'm stuck. Deconverted man here. All right. Oh, wow. Survey update. Still in progress, survey. Yeah, I didn't list an end date or anything. So I'm going to, want to give a little bit more time to anybody that hasn't done it, that wants to do it. First link in the description. The other 3 links are all video responses to the survey because I told people that they could do that. And I regret everything because I should have just asked for text. But I'm so appreciative of the video responses because they give me, when I do make this into a final project, then I'll use those videos in that. And I'll also include the text responses as well. So thankfully, transcripts are generated by YouTube, and they're pretty decent. And so I was able to get the transcripts of the video answers and put them into a document so I could read everything and compare and contrast it, look at it, and analyze it. And I've got a lot of responses to this. I'm very, very happy with that. I'm very grateful and thankful to that. And now, when asked about, well, what is atheist, or if I talk about the word atheist, I can at least point to this survey and say, well, according to us atheists, this is what the word means. And it's pretty much the same across the board so far. Hello, Captive Desk. You answered the survey. Appreciate it. And now you're a data point in the survey. But yeah, so the answer to what's an atheist is pretty much across the board the same. Agnostic also seems to be the same. Interest or caring about Dawkins level is pretty much mid to either he did or didn't influence people. It's pretty binary, but it's very low impact, it seems like. So the reason I included Dawkins was because apologetics love to tot out Dawkins like he's some end-all be-all for atheism, and I wanted to see if that aligned, and I suspected it wouldn't, and my suspicions turned out to be mostly correct for the most part. People, he's known, everybody knows him, but it's not like he's had that huge of an impact. There's a couple of cases where he has, but for the most part, people are just aware of him. And that's it. He's kind of in the zeitgeist. Other answers were interesting and varied across the board. As far as, what people's label is, or, the epistemology and the different education levels. Some people objected to the framing of the questions. Fair enough. And others, took it for what it was and tried to answer anyways. And so it's extraordinarily interesting to see the different answers and hear them, and to look at the differences as well as the similarities. Obviously, it's just gonna have a mid update because I'm not it's not done because I have to go over it now. I threw it at ChatGPT just to see what it would say about it, and I'm not satisfied with its results because I want to do it myself. But it is interesting what it can extract from it as well. So I will include ChatGPT's thing in the final thing and here's what AI has to say about it, because it's interesting, I think. I mean, we can't ignore that this tool exists. I don't think we should, but it is just a tool, and it's limited in what it can or can't do. Hopefully, my attention on this matter will bear better fruits than ChatGPT's will, and we'll have a human element there that will be more interesting than the robotic element, but I guess we'll see because I don't know. I haven't looked at everything per se. But it did see things that I saw. It saw similarities in atheism, agnosticism, skepticism, all being kind of the same way as viewed across the board. And then, as far as God goes, this was almost universally treated as a human invention. That's what it thinks, and I find that to be seems to be true of what I've read and heard so far. And then as for and so again, it'll be all included in the actual final thing that I do with all this stuff that I've gotten, which isn't this video. It's just to give an update and to thank everybody for participating who has, and then to remind people if you haven't done it, now is the time because I've got 14 days remain. You might ask, until what? Until I'm too old. Yeah, I'm just going to be too old in 14 days. So, actually not yet. No, actually 14 days. That's wrong. Wait, no, that's right. Yeah, no, I'm right. Anyways, hey, Mighty Filbert. I don't know if you did my survey or not. Mighty Filbert, did you do my survey? I didn't know. Anyways, if you did, it's in the document, and if not, then it's not, I guess. So I'm really appreciative of everybody's effort on this, and I'm going to be reading through it and thinking about it and trying to compare and contrast and get everything together and make some sense out of it. It's a lot of data because I left these questions as open-ended. So not yet. You will today. Okay, appreciate it. Doesn't have to be today. Whenever, you know. Yeah, do text. Unless you want to make it harder for me, then do video by all means. You know, I don't want to stop you from doing it if you want to do it. And I think that it you know, the video stuff that people making it into content does give them something to produce as content, and that's always good because we get that kind of cross-pollination of, okay, hey, Deconverted Man has this survey, I did the survey, here's my answers to that survey, and then it creates content that people are interested in because people want to know their answers to those questions. And so, hey, more power to the people. You know, we that gives people likes and views and subs and all that, and increases awareness of those channel creators and helps us understand them better. And so that's good. And then I get to cram all those videos into one single big video at some point in time, and no idea how that's going to turn out, but we'll see. Probably going to have some fun with it. I'm going to squish it down so the people sound like chipmunks at some points, just to be fun, but I'll be mostly serious with the survey because, I want it to be a serious survey. Now, you know what? I'm going to be fully serious. I'm not going to do anything. Well, at the very end, I'll do silly stuff at the very end. Like, I'll be like, oh, here's all the silly, stupid stuff that doesn't matter. Like, at the very end, just because by then I'll need to do it because, I don't know. All right. So what else? I guess that's it. Stay tuned for more. And don't worry, I'll be complaining bitterly about the 14 days as time progresses. And if you're wondering what that's about, well, you can probably just guess. It's related to age, and entropy is slowly winning. Because I'm crush it down because I'm short, right? I don't know if you're short. I don't know. There's no short artists, only short videos like this one. All right. Until next time, be skeptical. And then after that, stay skeptical.